I remember it well. Dizzy Gillespie. The Shadow.
I am called the Shadow.
Count Basie. And Jack Benny.
Played it, I made it.
WCSC Radio in the 1930s. A focal point for family gatherings, important source for entertainment, information, and a good neighbor in the Low Country. Today, nearly 1/2 century later, WCSC has grown from a hometown radio station to become WCSC Incorporated, the diversified communications leader that we know today. I'm Charlie Hall, and I feel privileged to be in the unique position of having personally experienced the dynamic evolution of WCSC. Having been an associate with this company for more than 40 years, I've witnessed firsthand the growth and development of WCSC AM and FM, followed by television, Welcome Vision, Tel-Page Communications, custom video, CSC Outdoor, and now a major investment in South Carolina's new telephone company, Line 1. Now, although the business and technologies have dramatically changed and developed throughout the years, the WCSC commitment to integrity, performance, and service have remained unchanged. And today, after years of expansion, growth, and diversification, the Rivers family can proudly reminisce about the history of WCSC Incorporated, knowing that a foundation has been securely set to continue what has become a tradition of excellence. It all began here in May of 1930 on the mezzanine floor of the Francis Marion Hotel. With just a handful of equipment, WCSC Radio began operating with a low-power signal for only a few hours a day. In its first years of broadcasting, WCSC Radio changed ownership several times and increased its power yearly as its popularity spread. In 1938, John M. Rivers Sr. became the president and general manager of WCSC Radio, and soon to follow, WCSC Incorporated. At the base of this new corporate structure lay a foundation of dedicated employees. Roland Weeks, Ralph Thornley, and Russ Long remained associated with John Rivers Sr. and the company for more than 40 years. Founded on the words of serving wonderful Charleston, South Carolina, WCSC Radio developed and grew as it served Charleston and the Low Country. Its first programs were heard from the red and blue networks of NBC Radio. Frank Blair earned his very first job delivering news and information to its listeners. In 1947, WCSC Incorporated added FM simulcasts to AM radio in an effort to offer its services through a new technology. Now, with radio maintaining its popularity, WCSC Incorporated took further steps to broaden its services. In 1953, WCSC-TV was established as the first television station in South Carolina. Also in 1953, WCSC Incorporated moved into new studios and offices at 485 East Bay Street. On June 19th, 1953, I spoke the first words on the television station. Channel 5 is now alive. Well, throughout the 50s, WCSC's commitment to news and information would continue. In 1956, Harry Generis, television's SO reporter, helped establish a reputation of news leadership in the Low Country that is still held today. And in the 60s, television kept pace with rapid developments in technology. WCSC-TV was the first station in South Carolina to broadcast in full color and use videotape for programming and news coverage. The 70s brought new leadership, expansion, and diversification. In 1972, John M. Rivers Jr. became president of WCSC Incorporated. New horizons were drawn as the company planned for the future. In 1973, WCSC AM/FM diversified. WCSC AM adopted a top 40 format and later became popular for its hit parade format, featuring the top songs of the previous 2 decades. Meanwhile, WXTC-FM became the first automated Low Country radio station, featuring a beautiful music format. The 70s brought major advances in television. Channel 5 became the first and only station in Charleston to bring its viewers live broadcasts from locations throughout the Low Country. Live electronic news gathering allowed Channel 5 to cover news events as they happened. Live 5 News was established as the only television station in the Low Country to broadcast this new, exciting microwave technology for the next 5 years. In 1978, WCSC-TV was the first station in South Carolina to utilize satellite technology. Channel 5's programming and newscasts here in the Lowcountry were boosted by reports via satellite from locations around the world. This new technology enabled Channel 5 to maintain the highest level of accuracy, speed, and local perspective available to its viewers. As radio and television continued to grow, WCSC Incorporated looked towards further expansion. To document the past through this period of rapid growth in broadcasting, John Rivers Jr. opened the WCSC Broadcast Museum in 1976. The museum is recognized by the Antique Wireless Association and the Smithsonian Institute. Open to visitors from around the world, the museum now awaits accommodations at the College of Charleston. In 1979, WCSC Incorporated added a unique electronic information resource directed at Charleston's booming tourist industry. Welcome Vision, conceived and produced by WCSC, is a visual presentation shown in hotel rooms throughout the Charleston area. Curious newcomers are introduced to Charleston's history, business, and entertainment. This audiovisual tour guide spawned a similar presentation for the people of Atlanta. In the 80s, WCSC has invested in new technologies in an effort to maintain its leadership and service to the community. In 1980, WCSC acquired Tel-Page Communications. This new division specializes in the sales and service of pagers, mobile phones, two-way radios, and voiced message services. Tel-Page focuses on business communication needs of the Lowcountry and solving communication problems for people and businesses on the move. In 1984, Tel-Page moved into its new facilities at 478 East Bay Street. Also in 1980, Custom Video was created as an in-house video production company serving clients throughout the southeastern United States. Custom Video specializes in instructional, industrial, and business presentations. Some of its customers include CNS Bank, Days Inn of America, Lanier Business Products, Arvita, Avertel, Creative Telecommunications Marketing, and many others. In 1983, WCSC Incorporated added telecommunications to its corporate structure by investing in Line 1. Line 1 was founded by a small group of South Carolinians to provide quality long-distance telephone service at the lowest possible cost to the people of South Carolina. Line 1 has grown from handling only 200,000 calls per month a year ago to over 3 million calls per month today. Line 1, in some fashion or other, services all 25 of the top 25 businesses in South Carolina, including the state of South Carolina, Clemson University, the University of South Carolina, and all of the major banks in the state. In 1983, CSC Outdoor became WCSC's venture into billboard and outdoor advertising. CSC Outdoor is now the second largest plant in the Tri-County area with more than 100 strategically placed billboard faces. The 1980s has also brought developments in both of its radio stations. WCSC AM and WXTC FM both moved into a totally remodeled facility at 475 East Bay Street. In 1985, WXTC FM changed its listening format to light rock to better serve its audience and broaden its contemporary appeal. The future is very exciting for all of us at WCSC. Our continued expansion and growth keeps our interests and our expectations at their highest. Soon, the 2,000-foot tower will enable WCSC-TV's broadcast signal to reach almost half the state of South Carolina. Channel 5 is committed to CONUS, a satellite uplink capability which enables us to cover events live as they happen from any location in the continental United States. This new and exclusive capability will also aid our local community in teleconferencing, the ability to participate in live visual communications throughout North America. Cellular phones will soon allow Tel-Page to provide its customers with state-of-the-art wireless telephone communications. Today, WCSC continues the tradition that began in May of 1930 as a leader in eastern South Carolina, striving to provide excellent service to the community in which it operates. WCSC-TV is the oldest continuously operating station in South Carolina, the first to showcase black entertainers during prime time, a leader in the promotion of women into managerial ranks within the Broadcasting Corporation, and the first to support educational television in South Carolina with a donation of time, space, and equipment to create Channel 7 in Charleston.
Built on a tradition of excellence, WCSC Incorporated and its board of directors will continue to move into new areas of the communication industry by utilizing new technology and new ideas from its capable staff.
And just as it has done for the past 50 years, WCSC Incorporated will strive to be the hometown communications leader in eastern South Carolina, a focal point for family gatherings, an important source for entertainment and information, a good neighbor in the Low Country, maintaining its commitment to integrity, to performance, and to service.